Here's how I do my heatless curls as a side sleeper. This method gives me soft and bouncy waves while creating volume, and I'm able to sleep comfortably all night long without putting tension on my scalp. Because I want height at the crown, I shift my part over slightly so I'm wrapping volume into the top of my head instead of crushing it. I like to start on slightly damp hair, and I always put some sort of gel or mousse in my hair for hold. You can see the exact prep routine that I did in my previous short. If I want extra hold, I'll use the foundation by Mr. Smith all throughout my lengths, but I skipped that product today. Besides making sure that your hair isn't too wet, you want to make sure that you are sectioning your hair all the way to the center of the robe tie. So section from the edge of your hair and bring that section all the way until your thumb is directly under the robe tie before you wrap. I wrap all of my sections over the robe tie for lift. Continue down the whole head, taking small slices until you reach the bottom. I wrap a little tighter towards the top and slightly looser towards the bottom. To minimize kinks at the ends of my hair, I like to take a pair of socks and wrap my ends. Just make sure that your ends are laying completely flat before you wrap the socks over them. Then I take the ends of my robe tie and loop those in to prevent getting an indent from the scrunchie as my hair dries. I'll often mist my hair with a little extra water at this point, but don't overwet it. I like using an actual robe tie versus a long curling rod because it gives more of a wave shape versus ringlet curls. So this is how I woke up. It's definitely messy. And it got messier as I did my makeup. It's actually falling out right now, but this is pretty normal with how it looks in the morning. I try to sleep as still as possible, but with all of my short layers, it definitely falls out. Got a little bit of kinking at the bottoms, but because my hair is so thin down there, it just sometimes happens. And you can see a little bit of volume that changing my part gave me. This side is a little bit flat, but it's all right. Now, I am someone who likes huge volume, so while this is really nice and probably good for most people, I always go in and add extra volume in the crown right here so that it sticks out a little bit more and rounds out the whole shape around my head. So I will go in and I will add in some volume with the Volume, which is my favorite tool. I can make a separate video on that. And that'll just kind of like round out the whole heatless curls look. But that is my tip for easy heatless curls, something that's gonna look really beautiful, really natural, and be super comfortable to sleep in. Thanks so much for watching.